Hello everyone, welcome to this training Amazon KDP Passive Income Cash Out Workshop. This training is especially for people who are using mobile phones, people who use mobile phones who cannot yet afford a laptop or who don't have access to laptops as at now and want to benefit from the income potential of Amazon KDP. All right, so this training is all about teaching you how to use your mobile phone to carry out the basic things that you need to do to actually have your book up on Amazon KDP. All right, so we've talked about a whole lot already, and in this very video I want to show you how to do keyword and niche research using your mobile phone. So I've also done tutorials around how to use a desktop computer to also achieve this, but in this training I want to show you how to achieve this using your mobile phone. So first of all, let us do a recap of what niche and keywords are all about. All right, so a niche is a particular area of interest that you want to be able to create your books around for people to buy. All right, so a niche can be anything from journals to coloring books to planners to workbooks and all right, but then there is a particular niche in, okay, let's just consider those as broader terms. All right, but when it comes to niche, you can say a niche is maybe a coloring book for adults or prayer journals or prayer guides. All right, so those are niche, those are specific niches that you can actually create your book around. Now the whole idea of niche research, all right, is to validate whatever idea that you want to work on, is to ensure that you're going to be giving your books better chances of selling on Amazon, because there is a lot of competition right now on Amazon. There has always been competition, but now it is becoming even more intense. All right, but you want to ensure that you do everything possible to rank your book on the first page of Amazon, because that is where when people search for such books that you've written with particular terms, they would be able to find your book. So how do you validate this idea? That is what we're going to be talking about in this tutorial. How do you validate that idea to ensure that you are giving yourself better chances of making sales from that book that you have put so much effort into creating? Now there are several tools that you can actually use to achieve this. One of them is the Amazon the self-publishing titans tool, which helps you to actually it gives you a mark, it gives you a score, a niche score for whatever niche that you enter. All you just need to do is to enter a search term and then use that tool to automatically determine if it's a good niche score or a bad one. So a good niche score is anything from 50 to 100. All right, so when the niche score is good, this the button will turn green, but when the niche score is, let's say, below average, it will be anything from 40 to 50 and you'll be seeing something like orange. But when it is very, very bad, let's say from 39 downwards, the button will turn red. So the self-publishing titans actually uses an automatic system to actually achieve this, because it compiles some metrics to actually come up with that score that it's giving you. It compiles metrics like the number of searches, the BSR rank. BSR rank is of course the best-selling rank, and then also it compiles the newness or the novelty of books that have been created around that niche, to now come up with that result. All right, so and those are the things, those different metrics are what you're going to be using if you're going to be doing manual keyword research. But with the self-publishing titans tool, everything is actually done easy. All right, so all you just need to do is to enter a search term and then they will be able to validate whether your idea is good for you or not. So now the self-publishing titans tool is actually a Chrome extension. All right, that if you were using a desktop computer, it becomes very easy for you to install. However, if you're using a mobile phone, you can actually still do it with your Chrome browser. All you just need to do is to go to your Chrome browser and then turn your mobile phone, turn your phone to desktop view. All right, turn it to desktop view so that you will be able to access it as though you were carrying out this search on a desktop computer. So all you just need to do is to type self-publishing titans tool. It's already appearing because I've typed it before. All right, so after it's opened like this, now note that I'm actually using an iPhone to actually do this tutorial. So my own settings may be different from yours, my own interface may be different from yours. However, it's actually very simple. All you just need to do is to locate where you're going to be seeing this three dotted line and then click on it and then go to request desktop site. All right, so if you're using an Android phone, yours might be somewhere up on your Google Chrome browser. All right, so just come to this place, and then you can increase it, because if you turn on desktop sites, the letters are going to be quite small. So all you just need to do is to go to where it says KDP niche research Chrome. You can just click on any of these search results here, and then it will take you to where you can actually install this Chrome extension. Unfortunately, I really may not be able to install this, because it keeps telling, I've actually tried to do it earlier, but it keeps telling me that my Chrome extension is not updated, so I won't be able to do that. But let's see. So when you click on that first search result, this is what happens. You just come here to where it says to install. Go to click on the link below, which will take you to the Google Chrome store. So just click on this link here, and then you will be able to install. Let's see. You'll be able to install the Chrome extension on the desktop site. Okay, so I'm wondering why I'm clicking this and it is not responding. Okay, great. So you can see that the Chrome version is not supported by the web store, unfortunately, so I won't be able to do that. But for you, it will be very, very easy. I've also tried to update my Chrome, but then it's been, I just got tired of everything. I just started to leave it. All right, so but for you, I think what you're going to be seeing here is a button that allows you to install it automatically, so it becomes actually very easy. After installing it, there will be other instructions for you to take in order to be able to use this Chrome extension. So after installing this Chrome extension, the next thing you want to do is to go to Amazon, also on your desktop site, and then you will automatically see that Chrome extension at the top of your Amazon screen. All right, so let's go to Amazon and let's see. Unfortunately, I may not be able to show you how it is going to be looking like, of course, because of my because of the fact that I have not been able to install this on my site. All right, on my own device rather. Okay, so just go to Amazon, and then the Chrome now my Amazon now is on desktop site. If I had not turned on desktop site, it wouldn't be looking like this. It would still be looking like the mobile version. All right, but since I have turned on the enable desktop site, it is now looking as though I am browsing from a laptop. So what I'm going to be doing is that what you're going to be seeing is the Chrome extension showing right here. At the top of the browser. That's where you're going to be seeing the Chrome extension. So all you just need to do is to enter the search term, and then wait for the BSR wait for the Google Chrome extension to load, and then it will now give you a score showing you whether that keyword is profitable or not. All right, so that is the extension that is the tool I've actually been using, and a lot of people have also been using this tool to validate their niches before they actually start to create their books. All right, now if this tutorial may not be very, very clear, you can also watch the tutorial I've done for people who are using mobile phones, and you will now get a better idea of everything I'm trying to talk about. All right, so all you just need to do is to enter the search term here, and then the self-publishing titans tool will load it will load the information you have provided for it, and then tell you whether that keyword or whether that key term you've entered for the niche you want to work on is profitable or not. All right, so after you've done that, and you've gotten satisfied with the score you've gotten. Remember I said that a good score is between 50 to 100. So when you've gotten that score and you believe that, and it is you are satisfied that the mark is actually good, all you need to do is to enter it in to open a notepad on your mobile phone, or maybe you could write it on a piece of paper, and just write the score. All right, write the score against the keyword you had entered, and just keep it aside. So that is you validating that okay, you can now create a book around that niche and it will sell. So let's say for instance the niche you have researched is boho coloring book. All right, boho coloring book is actually a niche I found out recently that I have already created a coloring book around. So let's say you entered boho coloring book for adults. So that is the niche you want to work on. So all you just need to do is to enter it somewhere and then keep it aside, and after you have validated that the idea is good. Now after doing that, the next thing you want to do is to get the keywords that you're going to be using to accompany that niche. All right, so it is one thing to actually satisfy that a niche is good for you to to publish on Amazon, but it is another thing for you to now enable Amazon to help you get people to see your book on the Amazon store. Because when people come to Amazon, they search with particular terms, they search with different kind of terms for different kind of product. So you want to ensure that the terms that you have an idea of the terms that people are going to be using, so that when they come to search, they would find your book. So how do you do that? That is when we now start to talk about keyword research. All right, so how do you get keywords to actually work with to back up the book that you're going to be creating? That is when you now use a tool called, it is also still a Chrome extension, right? You use and it is called the AMZ suggestion expander. And how does this work? You will still have to follow the same way that you installed the self-publishing Titans tool. All you just need to do is to go to your Chrome, and then you type the AMZ suggestion expander. All right, AMZ. So it's going to be showing automatically because it is a tool that people use all the time. So AMZ suggestion expander, all you just need to do is to click on it, and then you would also be able to install it as a Chrome extension on your mobile phone. So unfortunately, I'm still getting this error message that I'm not able to download, but for you, I believe that you will be able to upload it or install it on your mobile phone and be able to use it. Now this is an example of what this AMZ suggestion expander helps you to do. All right, so this is AMZ suggestion expander, and this is Amazon. So once you've installed it on your mobile device, all you need to do is to also open your Amazon on desktop view, and then type a keyword. All right, so once you type a keyword, it is going to be suggesting different kind of terms that people are using to search for that particular item in real time. So this is what you're going to be seeing. So let's say this is your Amazon screen. All right, so once you start to type some, so you can see here, for example, this person type board games, and you can see that there are different the AMZ suggestion expander would suggest different key terms that people are actually using to search for these board games. All you just need to do is to copy these items here to a notepad or write it down, so that when you want to now upload this book to Amazon, you will now use these terms in your 7 keyword tags, or also you can also use them on your book title or in your description. So essentially, you want to ensure that you have the right keywords, and so that you can help Amazon rank your book on their platform. So these are the different things that Amazon the AMZ suggestion expander is going to be suggesting for you. Anytime you actually enter Amazon, the AMZ suggestion expander would give you suggestion that you can actually use for your book. All right, so normally if you go to Amazon and you type a particular keyword, Amazon is only going to give you about 5 suggestions. All right, but with the AMZ suggestion expander, you will be able to get several terms that you can actually use to back up your book. All right, now, like I said earlier, all you just need to do is to copy all these key terms, and then another thing you also need to do to also verify that these keywords, that people are actually searching for these keywords, and that when people search, your book would actually be found, is to now use these terms again and go back to the self-publishing Titans tool, and then confirm if you're going to be getting a good score from this from these terms. All right, so what I'll do is that I'll just copy some of these key terms that are related to what I've entered. Let's say, for instance, I enter I want to create boho coloring book. All right, so once I enter boho coloring book on Amazon, so this AMZ suggestion expander is going to be suggesting different terms that people are using to search for boho coloring book. All I just need to do is to copy them down somewhere, and then come back again to the AMZ suggestion expander and start to search for these terms one after the other, in order to verify if they are good keywords. All right, so after doing that, you now write their score against what you have written. All right, now what do you now do with all of these things that you have collected, all of this information you have collected for your key that is your niche and your keyword? Now this is going to be you're going to be finding it useful when you want to create the title of your book, or you want to create the subtitle of your book, or you want to write your book description, or you also want to enter the 7 keyword back end, the meta tags on Amazon. All right, so those are the places you can actually use these keywords for, so that Amazon can now help you rank your book. All right, so I have actually done a tutorial. I have done a tutorial, or I'm going to be doing a tutorial to show you how these keywords are going to be helping you when you're going to be uploading your book to Amazon, and it is also going to be shown on mobile. All right, I'm actually doing this because a lot of people have complained that they find it difficult to upload book or do stuffs with their mobile phone when it comes to Amazon KDP, and just so that we don't keep them at a disadvantage, I want to be able to do this. So aside from this tool, aside from these extensions, these Google Chrome extensions, there are other tools that also makes keyword and niche research very, very easy. One of them is called what's it called again now? Okay, I can't seem to remember, but it's actually a paid tool. It's actually a paid tool that it will help you to it gives you automatic score for any keyword that you actually enter. All right, there are actually several of them, but I'm trying to get the name of this one. So let me just try to get the name, and let's see if I can't remember it, I'll tell you about it in the next video that I do. Okay. Okay, so unfortunately I can't seem to remember it. I'm so sorry. I can't seem to remember that keyword. But anyways, it's actually a paid tool. So for that the paid tool is actually, I think it's about $91 or so that you can actually get it for. And one thing that it does for you is that a lot of people who are successful on Amazon actually use that tool. One of the things that it helps you to do is to it gives you the real-time suggestions on the kind of keywords that people are searching for and the ones that are actually profitable. So if you're just starting out and you can't afford those paid tools, the this other Chrome extensions I've just mentioned, they are actually good for you. All right, so you can actually use them to start. All right, so you don't have to bother your head about getting paid tools, but when you start to make money, you can now get those paid tools. Now let's talk about how to get niche ideas. Let's talk about how to get niche ideas now. There are some times that you might be at a loss on what to write about, or want to create low content books about. All right, one of the tools that has helped me is Creative Fabrica. I don't know if I've mentioned Creative Fabrica at all in this workshop. Creative Fabrica is actually a tool that helps you to create KDP interiors with ease. All right, so with Creative Fabrica you can actually get a lot of niche suggestions that you can work on. All right, so I think I'm going to be talking about Creative Fabrica much later in the next video that you're going to be watching, so let me not dwell on that. But with Creative Fabrica you can actually get a lot of ideas to work with. In fact, there are also materials on Creative Fabrica that gives you expressively niches, like they compile niches together and also their keywords that you can actually use for publishing on Amazon, and it just makes everything very simple. So I think that in the next video that you're going to be watching, you would see everything about Creative Fabrica and also how to get access to Creative Fabrica for just $1 per month. All right, so with Creative Fabrica, low content becomes very easy, and also even if you want to write stories or you want to write different kind of books, it also becomes very, very easy because there are ready-made materials that you can actually use, KDP interiors that you can actually use to make your work very, very easy. All right, so another place you can also get keywords and niche ideas is from a place called Pinterest. I'm sure you know Pinterest. So on Pinterest you can also get different ideas, all right, to work on. So let's say for instance you're just browsing through Pinterest, you could see something like maybe when you search for something on Pinterest, it could just give you an idea of something to work on for your KDP business. So in fact, ideas can actually come from anywhere. So you want to ensure that during your searches, even if it's on different platforms, just jot down those ideas that come to your head, and then you can now take them to the self-publishing titans tool, and then do your research there, and validate the idea whether it is going to be good for you or not. Remember, I have emphasized on the need to publish as many times as possible. This is very, very important. You want to ensure that you're publishing as many times as possible to give your books better chances of ranking and to give your book better chances of selling. All right. So aside from niche and keyword research, there is also something we call category research. I think also that the self-publishing titans also have a category research tool. So let me just go to Google and type and search to see if they actually have a category research, because categories are very important when it comes to publishing on Amazon. All right, so you want to ensure that your books are listed in the right categories that they would be found on. All right, so I'm also going to be doing a video in this workshop to show you how to do category research. But let's see if these self-publishing titans also have a tool that you can that can help the job very, very easy when you're doing category research. So let's see. Okay, so I'll just type something like Amazon category research. Okay, Amazon products. Okay, let me just type self-publishing titans. I actually saw something earlier, that is why. So self-publishing titans Chrome extension. So just come here and let's see. So what I think you also need to do is just come to this place where it says KDP/Amazon BSR. Okay, so sorry. New free KDP tools by self-publishing titans. Let's see what we have there, if we can find anyone that can help category research easy. Okay, so it says one of these tools is extremely helpful as it allows you to create 35 no content books in minutes. Okay, I haven't seen this. Ultimate Amazon Search Suggestion Expander, the KDP/Amazon BSR. Okay, this was the one we actually used. Let's see which one again. Amazing free KDP tools, right? Okay, this is it. KDP/Kindle category finder. So this tool, I think it says the very first free KDP tool is the KDP/Kindle category finder that allows you to find relevant categories for your KDP book. This tool is very similar to BookBolt category browser, and it works on the same method. This is great, guys. So all you just need to do is and it's actually free. They even have a BSR calculator. Wow, these guys are doing extremely well. So all you just need to do is to click on it and then download it. For me, I'm going to be downloading it on my laptop and then see how I can actually use it for myself. You should also do the same for your mobile phone if you're doing this on mobile. Now let's get back to what I was talking about. I was talking about where where you can get niche ideas. So I've talked about Pinterest, I've talked about Creative Fabrica. Another place you can get niche ideas from is from Google. All right, you can get ideas from Google. And then I also want to mention a tool called Keyword Everywhere. Just do your research and find out what Keyword Everywhere can actually help you achieve. So Keyword Everywhere is also a Chrome extension. All right, and then another place you can also get niche ideas from is from YouTube. You can get niche ideas from there and just write it down and do your thing and see how you're able to help make publishing on Amazon very, very easy and profitable for you. So this is where I'm going to be closing the curtain on this very video, and I will see you in the next one.